Good morning, everybody. Tara here with the Wifey Wake Up podcast. As I was joking with my husband, yes, it's almost the crack of noon today. It's the weekend. And so while I still get up early, I like to just take my time, um, answer some of your questions and comments on the channels, and really just savor in that extra time that I have to prepare for today's podcast. So, hello, everybody. I hope you're having a wonderful weekend or day whenever you're watching this. And today's question is marriage or wedding? But more specifically, would you rather have a dream marriage or a dream wedding? And if you are liking this content, please make sure to like, comment. Men and women, please comment and subscribe and share with a friend that you think would enjoy this. I especially invite both men and women to comment. Women, I think I know you're reading the comments. Guys, I know you're here as well. And I think it would be helpful to have the online exchange, polite exchange, of course, in your responses to these topics. Would love to hear from both sides of the story. So today, would you rather have your dream marriage or dream wedding? And I know that's pretty broad, so let's put some parameters on it, okay? So you can either have the marriage of your dreams or the wedding of your dreams. And if you choose the wedding of your dreams, there are no limitations. But your marriage ends in a nasty divorce. And if you choose the marriage of your dreams, you experience all that you desire together, but you have a very simple wedding. Let's keep the budget to about $2,000. So there are some parameters. So which one would you or did you choose for your wedding? So our wedding, mine and my husband's, was very quaint. And I have to admit, I never really dreamed of a big wedding. I wasn't, and I'm not really that kind of person. I'm rather naturally conservative. I'm not very frivolous. I do like quality, but I'm not, like I said, frivolous. It's not about having a bunch of stuff. I'd rather have a few quality items. And so, first of all, just, kind of giving that disclaimer, I'm not really that kind of person, anyways. And also, I never really planned to get married right out of high school. I guess I didn't really consider by what age I would be getting married. So it all kind of happened rather suddenly and by choice. And fortunately, my husband and I really have very similar values in that sense, where it was basically unspoken. I mean, we both talked about our wedding. He says that he jokes that he planned it, which he proposed a lot of the things, and I was just okay with it. So, for example, we got married in November, early November, in a local park. There was about an inch of snow on the ground, and it was just nice and simple that way. We had about 12 of our closest at the time family and friends there, and then his parents hosted the dinner afterwards, and so it was at their house. So really, all in all, I'm sure we spent less than that $2,000. Maybe overall it was about $2,000 what everybody chipped in, and it just ended up being perfect for us. A few other things: he wore his dad's suit. That I didn't even know how handsome he could be, but there's something about a suit that just like raises a man's image to another level. Although I love seeing him in his just t-shirt and jeans as well. And I wore my mom's dress, which is absolutely not the dress that I would have picked out if I had gone shopping, but it fit perfectly, and it looked like it was made for me. So in that sense, and it was free. I only had to pay for the dry clean, and I think my parents even paid for that, and just had a little alterations to let it down a little bit, and it fit like a glove. And so it was just perfect in that sense. My parents paid for the flowers, and it wasn't a very big party, so there wasn't a whole lot of flowers. And my new sister-in-law, decorated the venue, which was my in-laws' house, very simply, very beautifully, elegantly. And my in-laws also, and primarily my mother-in-law, prepared the dinner, which was a family favorite of chickens on the grill, which is really a rotisserie. My mouth is watering already. A rotisserie salt and pepper chicken with all the perfect sides that go with a roast chicken dinner. So a lovely salad. We had garlic mashed potatoes, and our wedding cake, since it was fall and it's one of our favorites, was actually apple crisp. And so it was full of those really precious things that, yes, a big wedding can have as well, your favorite things. But there's something about the quaintness, kind of like your favorite quilt, right, that you like to snuggle up with, that was really extra special about it. And what was even better for us is that we got to start our marriage as us, as a marriage. We weren't paying off debt. We weren't still paying for the wedding, or having kind of to start from scratch again. We just started our lives together, and it was really perfect for us. The only thing I say that I would change next time, and by next time I mean maybe we'll do a 25th anniversary something or other, is that we have really awkward photos because we didn't have a photographer, and that was just something that wasn't even really on my radar. Because again, I wasn't really big into weddings and wedding planning, or thinking, for that matter. But there's something special about those awkward photos as well. So, everybody, I hope you do well, you'll do what was right for you. But maybe to illustrate that, having a small wedding, which, if we had talked about a bigger wedding, it would have been a stretch anyways. I mean, like, I think most people, when you're starting out, we were pretty, uh, I won't think we were totally broke, but we were pretty close to it. And I appreciate that we started our marriage out in life, rather than paying off debt, or waiting a whole year or 2 years or more to get married, just because we're saving up money for this event, when we're really, what we wanted was a marriage. And this is, a lot of this is in hindsight. And like I said, I think we were really fortunate that we matched up in these values, that it wasn't even really much of a talk. It was just like, yeah, let's do that. Sounds good. Okay. The park is free. We pay the pastor $100. It came together very well. And also, I can see that I ended up getting the marriage of my dreams, but even better, it's been a marriage that I couldn't have even imagined, because I didn't have a reference for how good a marriage could be. And I think that's really the blessing of it all, is fortunately we were aligned in so many ways. And I say that we have what I call a successful marriage. And by successful, I mean it's similar to how you would describe a successful business. A business is successful because where it is at that point. Doesn't mean that it didn't go, the business or the business owner didn't go through struggles, didn't have hard times, but it's that the business is better where it's at through it all, because of it all, and the people involved as well, that are better, are improved, and that the overall situation is successful and better, not just happy, or it's deeper, right? It's deeper than that. We have definitely had many happy moments. We have had many fun moments, and we've had challenging times as well. But in the end, we're so much better because of it. So I hope that puts some perspective on things, right? It's again, the Wifey School channel, the Wifey School Wake Up podcast, is me sharing almost 24 years of marriage experience at this point, and all the life that goes along with it, and the things that I had wished I had learned earlier. And in this case, actually, is something I'm really grateful that we wisely chose at the time. And in hindsight, I think it was a very, very smart choice. And I'm so glad that we made that choice. Now, as far as having the successful marriage, those were a lot of different choices along the way that I've shared, of course, in other podcasts, to help you also have that dream marriage that hopefully you haven't even imagined how wonderful it can be. I say that because I I think that's like the epitome of amazing, right? Is truly awesome when you experience something that is better than you can even imagine. And I definitely hope that for you, because the more people, especially in union, that we can have living a happy, love-filled life, it just exudes onto those around them and makes the lives of those around them even that much better as well. Have a wonderful day, everybody. I'm here every morning except for Sunday around sunrise, give or take a little bit. But you can always catch the recordings here at wifeyschool.us. And again, I love hearing from you. Please like if this is resonating with you, make a comment. Would love to chat with you as well. Have a great day, everybody. Take care.